Hello, this is Mr. Wynn, and this video is about quadratic regression, and it does need a calculator. So when you have at least 3 points of a parabola, it's usually in a table and has to be on the parabola itself, you can use the calculator to do quadratic regression, and that will find you the equation of the parabola. The steps are simple. You get a calculator, you press stat, you press edit, you type in all the numbers, make sure you use complete points. If it's incomplete, meaning there's a missing x value or y value, you skip that whole thing. And then you go back to stat, calculate 5, which is quad regression. In the past, we did stat, edit, stat calc 4, but now we're doing stat, edit, stat calc 5. Now if you see decimals, make sure you turn them to fractions by typing them in the calculator and pressing math, enter, enter. That converts the decimal to a fraction. And then if a question asks you to find a missing number, you use that equation from the calculator, and then you plug in the correct x value, simplify, find the y value. So only 2 examples, pretty simple. Again, you need a calculator. So here's the first one, is just find the quadratic equation of the following table, then find the missing value of y. So we have 5 numbers, 5 points there. All of the last one, 9 comma question mark, is missing. I'm going to go to my calculator. Turn it on, I'm press stat, enter, just edit. Make sure you use L1, L2 for x and y. So I'm typing -3 for x, -1 for x, +4 for x, 5 for x. I'm going to skip that 9. Then do 11, -5, 25, 43. Then we'll go back to stat, right to calculate, and I'm going to go down to 4 and 5, or press 5. Quad regression, and all the way down. It gives you A, B, and C. So it gives you the formula y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. So I'm going to write that down. Y equals ax squared plus bx plus c. And it even tells me what A, B, and C is. And it's your job to plug it in. It says A is 2, B is 0, C is -7. So I like writing A is 2, B is 0, C is -7. You fill in the formula, then you have that part done. So our final equation is y equals 2x squared plus 0x, which we can skip, and then plus -7 or -7. So there's one part, we found the equation. As is find the missing value of y. So when x is 9, how do you find y? You just plug that in. So we're going to do 2 times 9 squared minus 7. You can use a calculator for that. So 2 parentheses 9 close parentheses squared minus 7 gives me the number 155. Alright, so y is 155. So that's that missing number right here. That's it. Use a calculator to find the equation, and then use that equation to find the missing number. Alright, one more. Same thing, we have less points, but we have at least 3 complete points. So I'm going to find the equation. So my calculator, I press stat, edit. To clear a list, make sure you go up to L2, press clear, and press down. Do not press delete on L2, otherwise you have to reset your calculator. So I'm going to clear, press down. I'm going to do -2 for x, 0 for x, +2 for x. I'm going to skip 10. -8, +3, 0. Stat, calc 5, and all the way down. I have the equation of A, B, and C. Alright, so let me go to this. A was a decimal, -1.75. What was B? B is 2, C is 3. B is 2, C is 3. And you don't have to write the equation every time, but if it helps you can, so I'm going to write it one more time. Alright, remember our job is plugging A, B, and C, but do not use the decimal, use a fraction. So go to home screen, you can type -1.75. I'm going to press math, enter, enter. Let's just turn -1.75 to a fraction. This is -7 over 4. So that's the one I want to use. So I'll write this equals -7 over 4. Alright, so no more decimals, good. Fill in the formula, y equals, A is -7 over 4, which is next to x squared. B is a +2, next to x, C is +3. We found our equation, now we find the missing value of y. It says plug in 10 for x. So we're going to do -7 over 4, parentheses 10 for x, squared, plus 2, parentheses 10, plus 3. I'm just going to type in the calculator since we get on this test. So alpha y equals, for a fraction, -7 over 4. Next to it in parentheses is 10, close parentheses, squared, plus 2, parentheses 10, plus 3, enter. I get -152. So y equals. Alright, so I found this missing number right here, -152. That's it. That's the whole first video. Hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to ask any questions in class. See you soon. Thanks for watching. Bye.